What's up guys, Justin here. Today I'm going to do a little follow-up video to one that I did a little while ago. The one I did before was the top 3 lower body exercises that you can do in gym that have best transfer over to Strongman. I'll put a link to that one up here if you haven't seen that one yet. Today I'm going to go over 4 upper body movements that I feel like have a really good transfer over to Strongman that you can do in a commercial gym. So stay tuned. We're going to do 2 pressing exercises and 2 back exercises. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to go over is push press. So a lot of you will probably be used to strict pressing, no legs, you're just using your shoulders, okay? Push press is going to have a lot more transfer over to strongman events. You're going to get your lower body involved and really learn how to keep your core tight and transfer power through your legs, okay? So you're going to set up the same way you would for your regular strict press. A couple minor differences, okay? So when you get under the bar, you want to try to have the bar as close to your shoulders as possible, as far as down here, okay? You don't want to be up here. If you are, work on your mobility a little bit. And you want to try to get your elbows out in front a little bit, okay? So the bar is still going to be resting in your hands, not quite far enough where we're in a jerk position, okay? We still have the bar in the meat of our hands, on our shoulders. Elbows are going to be slightly forward. And then what we're going to think about doing is the top of a squat. So we're not coming knees forward when we come out, or when we dip. We're coming, hips are going to go straight up and down, and knees are going to come out. So we're going to dip down, push, and drive. Okay, so it's not a double dip like a jerk. We're coming dip, push, head through, okay? Dip, push. So push press is going to teach you, like I said, to transfer the power from your legs, which you're going to need when the implements get heavier for strongman. We can also do the same thing with dumbbells. Same exact idea. Okay, dip, push, dip, push, okay? One other thing that we can use either on the dumbbells or the barbell, grab yourself some fat grips. I don't know if you see these. Fat grips. These here, okay. These are a really, really good tool. Not super expensive, and it's gonna simulate a fatter grip, which a lot of the strongman implements are. Obviously, if you're doing an axle or something like that, the handle is gonna be a lot bigger than this. These work really well on dumbbells too. Like I said, you just put it on there, and then you got a fat handle. These work great for doing rows and extra grip work as well, which will be, grip work will be very important once you start getting into strongman events. So first upper body exercise, push press. Keys to remember: your elbows are going to be a little bit in front of the bar. Bar is going to be resting right across your shoulders. Okay, when we dip, I think you guys can see me still. When we dip, we're not going knees forward, okay? Knees out, so from the side, we're not doing this. We're going knees out, hips straight down. So down, up. And it's quick too, we're not going slow, okay? Quick, quick, okay? All right guys, let's go on to the second. All right guys, so next pressing exercise is gonna be floor press. Some of you might have seen this before, some of you might not have. Basically, just think of it as a bench press on the ground, okay? To me, this works your lockout a lot better, and I also feel it more in my chest than an actual bench press. This is gonna be, I feel, more helpful for strongman carryover, especially once you start doing the push press. You're gonna find that you're gonna have to work more on your lockout, because you're gonna be able to initiate the start with your legs with heavier weights than you're used to strict pressing. So you're gonna have to work a little bit extra on your lockout from like forehead up, okay? So this is pretty basic. We're gonna lay under the bar, okay? I personally like to bend my knees and put my feet in the ground. I feel more stable that way, okay? Take your normal grip that you would take for a bench, whatever you wanna do. If you want, you can do these close grip too if you'd like to. Make sure you're lined up directly under the bar. with your head, so that when you take it out, you're not going to hit the safeties or the rack itself. Okay? And then from there, we're just going to take it out like we normally would for a bench. Okay? We're going to come down. Elbows are going to stay in. We want our forearms to be perpendicular to the ground, so straight up and down. So we don't want to be here. We don't want this. Okay? Nice and straight up and down, and then come back up. So the other thing we don't want to do, we don't want to slam into the ground. Okay? We want to come down nice and under control. Pause, explode. Okay? Pause, explode. Okay? Like I said earlier, for this we can do, we can put the fat grips on here as well. We can also do this same thing with dumbbells. Okay, so same idea. I'm gonna kind of lay back. Okay, start at the bottom, come down, pause. Okay. Like I said, this is gonna be a really good exercise for your lockout and to help with getting heavier weights overhead. So that's the second pressing exercise, floor press. Control on the way down, explode off the ground. So let's move on to the third exercise, which will be the first of two back exercises. We're gonna do pen lay rows first, so stay tuned for those. All right guys, so third exercise is gonna be pen lay rows. So for those of you who don't know what this is, basically it's just a dead stop barbell row. So you're gonna stop the bar on the floor every time in between reps. So normally, most people will do a barbell row this way, okay? So you row, and you're just kind of here, all right? With this one, we're starting on the ground, and each rep is gonna stop on the ground. So we're gonna be here, resetting every rep. Okay, so obviously, a regular barbell row is a great back exercise. For me personally, I feel like the pen lay rows with the dead stop on the ground has a bit more transfer over to a lot of other strongman things, just because you're always picking something up off the ground, and a lot of the events don't have an eccentric portion. So like a deadlift, you're always starting from the ground. It's a deadlift. Or stones, anything like that. It's always starting from the ground, so that you're never getting any kind of momentum. These really help with that. Obviously, you're going to be going a bit lighter than you normally would on a regular barbell row, but I feel like you're going to get a lot more out of this because of the dead stop portion. So everything else would be the same as your regular barbell row. Okay, I'll do it from the other side too. Feet position would be the same, hand position would be the same. The only thing that changes is that your torso is a little bit more parallel to the ground, and you're not using any momentum, okay? So you're really trying to use just your back to pull the weight into your stomach, okay? So you're not kind of doing this and then coming back down. It's much more strict as far as movement-wise, okay? So that's the third exercise. Again, on this, you can use the fat grips if you want. Those things are great, very versatile for everything. I definitely suggest getting yourself a pair if you want to get into strongman and you don't have access to implements right now. And that would be one thing that you can get that you can put on all of your other exercises. You can bench with them, you can row with them, you do everything with them. And that's going to really help your grip strength, which is going to be, like I said, very necessary for success in strongman. So that is the third exercise, pen lay rows, dead stop on the ground every time. No momentum, you're really trying to be strict with them. So on to the fourth exercise, which will be face pulls. All right guys, so the last thing we're gonna go over today is face pulls. Upper back strength is extremely important in strongman and just in general for posture. I see way too many people walking around like this from pressing too much or from whatever, being at a desk all day. Okay, strengthening your upper back is gonna bring those shoulders back in the position they're supposed to be. And for strongman, like I said, it's extremely important for every event that we have, really, as far as farmers and yoke, stones, everything, log, even keeping that log on your chest. All of it is very intensive for heavy upper back. So, face pulls. Let's set a cable up I'm assuming you're in a commercial gym, you have a cable. I'm going to show you a different way to do it too if you don't. Set it up about head level, okay? Whatever kind of attachment you want to use. I like the rope personally for myself. You can play around with a bunch of different things. It should be something where the handles are separated though. So like a V attachment. You could, I guess, do it with a straight bar too. It doesn't feel quite the same. You'll see as I go, okay? So we're gonna grab the rope, step back so there's tension. First thing we wanna do is set our shoulders. So we're gonna squeeze our shoulder blades back and bring them down, okay? We're gonna hold that position the whole time, all right? And then from here, we're gonna pull to our head, keeping those elbows up nice and high, nice and slow, okay, under control. We don't wanna be going crazy fast with this, okay? Setting our shoulders, okay, just like this. Nice and slow both ways, lots of control on that one. With these, you want to definitely stick to higher reps, higher sets, and a bit lighter weight. This isn't something we're going to hammer with heavy weights and low reps. High reps is going to be really good on this. If for some reason you don't have a cable, I'm assuming if you're in a commercial gym, you're going to have a cable, but in case you don't have access to it, they're all being used, grab yourself a band, same exact thing. Okay, set the band at about forehead height. You're gonna step back from it, okay? Set those shoulder blades down and back, and then pull the band right to your forehead, elbows nice and high, okay? Band is gonna give you a little bit different feel because as you get closer, it's actually gonna get harder because the tension on the band gets bigger, but same idea on the exercise. Keeping those shoulders down and back, elbows nice and high. If you don't keep the elbows high, it turns more into like a row, like a lat exercise. This is really hitting all your upper back muscles, back of your shoulders, all that. So that's it, guys. Those are my 4 exercises for upper body transfer to strongman that you can do in a commercial gym. So I hope that you guys got something out of that. If you did, please like the video, share it, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what else you guys want to see. Like I said, I'm trying to do as much good info as possible, so if you guys like the videos, let me know. If you don't like them, let me know, and I can adjust things too. So hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks.